Welcome to the Loaded Cannon. Listen, I'm doing this at 90 minutes. Extra time still to come. 1-0 to Arsenal, 1-1 in aggregate, but unbelievably frustrated. Look, we are better than Porto. We really are better than Porto, but not enough Arsenal players today are having the level of game that the obvious man of the match, Martin Ødegaard, is having. Like, for me, Saka today has been so below par. And if Saka plays the way he does usually, we win this game. Just haven't had that quality in the final third. Now both teams have got their best strikers on. We've got Gabriel Jesus, Porto got Mehdi Taremi. Whoever gets a chance in this 30 minutes, that's it. The game goes. And Porto are no mugs, The way that they're playing, their wily little nudges and fouls here and there, they know what they're doing. But Arsenal have got this. We've got to have this. The referee today is really, really doing my head in. Some of the decisions that he's given, really annoying. It won't be down to him whether we lose or not unless he does something stupid. But he's just an annoying ref. What he did at the end of the first half, where 1 minute of injury time got announced, a player goes down, gives us the free kick, and then blows. What was that about, man? It's just things like that today with the ref that are really, really bothering me. But anyway, Martin Ødegaard has been fantastic. That assist, unbelievable. The way he holds on to the ball, watch that goal again. By the time he releases that ball, 4 players are magnetised to him. And that gives everyone else the space and the time. And Trossard, brilliant player. In the box, honestly, there's not many people better in our entire squad than Leandro Trossard. All right, extra time's about to start. Arsenal have got this. I'm sure we've got this. I think we're going to win this in extra time. I'm heading back into the stands. Come on, Arsenal! Were we good? No. Were we good enough? Yes. And we are in a Champions League quarter-final. That's it. Oh my God, it's been too long. Ref today, awful. Even flipping foul throws, the amount of foul throws Porto had that didn't get given. So many decisions went their way. It's just a nightmare. It was just stress. That entire game, I couldn't enjoy it. It was just stress. Thank you for that one moment of magic from Martin Ødegaard to just get us that goal, which obviously Trossard put away so brilliantly as well. If it wasn't for that, my God, it would have been one hell of a frustrating night. Imagine going out of the Champions League against Porto. We're so clearly better than what we showed today. We're so clearly better than them. But man, we just could not do what we've been doing in recent weeks and blowing teams away. I feel like we were sloppy today. A lot of bad touches, a lot of sloppy passes, and we played the game at a tempo that I feel like Porto wanted to play at. We didn't really assert ourselves on them. I don't see many amazing saves from their keeper. I don't really recall them doing too much last-ditch defending. We played in front of them, even though I love the intensity in the second half from Arsenal. It's not for a want of trying, but sometimes it just doesn't click. And today was one of those days where it didn't click for Arsenal in that attacking sense. But then let's also look at it from another perspective. 210 minutes of football against Porto. And look at what it took, not only for us to score against them, but for them to score against us. I think this was a story of 2 teams that were very, very well drilled. A really, really good shape. They knew what they were doing. They knew how to keep another team at bay. But listen, it is what it is, man. I kind of feel like going to penalties was a real 50-50. And David Raya, who I still think, has got to absolutely convince Arsenal fans that he's a real step above Aaron Ramsdale today. 2 brilliant penalty saves, especially that first one. Man, what a save that was. Incredible save from David Raya. And I'm happy for him. Happy that he had his moment. 4 impeccable penalties from Arsenal as well. So look, you just can't complain. It's, you know, it's just one of those days. I can't even remember how many penalty shootouts we've seen for Arsenal in the Champions League. So, yeah, listen, man, I'm just glad to have got through this unscathed, because it would have been a massive, massive regret. And we've got too many of these regrets in the Champions League. I can never forget Monaco, for God's sake. Last season, not Champions League, but Sporting Lisbon, it would have hurt a lot for this team to get knocked out of this competition already. We've only got 2 shots of winning the trophy. And listen, I don't know about you, let me know in the comments below, but I truly believe this team is good enough to go and achieve something in the Champions League. There's no one I fear. There really is no one I fear. Other than, the English teams, actually. Man City and Liverpool. Not even that I fear them, but I know that they'll be a very, very tough test. But honestly, man, give me anyone. I want Real Madrid. I'm not even joking. I want to test us against these European superpowers. Give us Barcelona, a team who have given us so much stress in the Champions League in recent years. Give me Barcelona. I want to go and get some revenge. That's the mission that I'm on. So, listen, absolutely buzzing to get through. And let's not forget, we won on the night as well, okay? So, people might be saying, it took you penalties to get past Porto. And yeah, we should have been better. And in 210 minutes of football, we should have scored more than 1 goal against them. But we won on the night. We only conceded 1 wonder goal against them as well. So look, Arsenal have done the job. And let's not forget as well that we're not used to Champions League football. We're not even used to Mikel Arteta as an inexperienced manager. He hasn't got a lot of European football experience. All in all, we did the job. And I just cannot wait now till the 15th of March for that draw and to find out who we play in the next round. It's just going to be brilliant, man. A Champions League quarter-final at the Emirates. Fingers crossed, man. For the first time today, I just thought to myself, hold on a second. I might go to a Champions League final to watch Arsenal this season. Just imagine that. It just feels so distant. We haven't been anywhere near even saying that sentence for so long. And now, listen, we have to believe in this team. It's on the cards. A few players today that I thought, weren't their usual selves. I didn't think Saliba was quite his imperious self. He was a little bit, dodgy. Well, not dodgy at times, but just like not as good as he usually is. Zinchenko, when he came on, my God, he was causing me a lot of stress. Very, very sloppy from him. Saka, as I said even before, he just wasn't his usual self. I feel like there was one moment in the first half where he absolutely skinned his man, destroyed him. And I thought, that's it, you've got him on toast. And I wanted to see him do that again and again, but just didn't. He wasn't his usual self. And there weren't that many absolute standout players, but the one, like I said before, Martin Ødegaard, just Mr. Reliable. He's just so, so good. And the quality he showed to set up that goal, honestly, absolutely love it. 2 goals in this entire tie, and 2 goals of supreme, supreme quality. Anyway, listen, smash the like button on this video if your team is through to the quarterfinal of the Champions League. And let me know as well who you want in the next round. Like I said, I don't care. Give me anyone. I fancy this team against anyone. Because let's not forget, we didn't play well. And even not playing well, we were good enough to get through to a Champions League quarterfinal. That is the strength of this team, and that's what you need from your team. Even when you're not going to play well, you still get the result. It's a cliche, but it's true, and we did that today. Up the Arsenal.